All right. Thanks to those joining me live and to those that be joining me on Archive D Style Boxing here. If you're listening right now on Archive, leave a comment down in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Give me your opinion. Give me your takes as you listen to this video. Hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe and make sure you hit that all. That way you're notified every single time D Style Boxing comes on live. Uncensored on Chief Funky Boxing every Monday. Make sure you check that out. So subscribe to Chief Funky Boxing. And on Tuesdays, the 8CP podcast, now available on iHeart, and all that other stuff. So anyway, I'm here. So let's talk about it. Pitt in the building and Ronald Finkley in the building first, saying they're first. Both saying they're first, I mean. But let's talk, guys. I am intrigued by the fight that just happened last night. First of all, Michel Rivera with a hell of a knockout. That has to be up there in terms of knockout of the year. Starting the new year, just as they're giving away mid-year awards, comes out and makes a statement early July to start off the second half to give a run for the money for knockout of the year. Happy 4th of July, everybody. All that good stuff. Puerto Rican rum in the building. How's it going? But check it out. Colbert comes out and he pitches a shutout, but not quite a perfect game. He got hit a couple times, but that's okay because it shows us something about him. He was hit. He was hurt. He got wobbly a couple times. Shout out to Hector Vega. JC, how's it going? It seemed to me that if you remember, like Colbert fought him in different ways. First, he was establishing the jab. The jab of Colbert is like a cobra strike. It's quick. It's snapping. It lands, right? It's not really thudding, though, but it does its job. And it was opening everything for him. But he couldn't quite wear him down enough to set up a knockout. He put the mitts up, started applying pressure in the mid-rounds. Got hit a little more, but he landed bigger, better shots on Ayan Bayar. Didn't quite get the stoppage he was looking for. So then he decided to just get on his toes, fight him in spots. He did a switcheroo from here, from orthodox, southpaw. Overall, did a good job. Whether it was boxing or even at times slugging it out and out-slugging Ayan Bayar. He beat him in every facet of the game. He beat him when he was on the front foot. He beat him when he was on the front foot. He beat him when he was going straight up and down. He beat him when he was moving sideways. Ayan Bayar had a couple hits. A couple doubles. Might have reached third base once in a while, but he never got to home base. It was a shutout, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it was. I might have given them Ayan Bayar one round, maybe, but it's not even worth discussing. Good win by Colbert. I wish there was more boxing this weekend. If you missed it, check out the Michel Rivera knockout. Puerto Rican, had the old classic Ali trunks on. Beautiful knockout. After he got knocked down himself, shades of Felix Trinidad. Some on Twitter saying it reminds them of Felix Trinidad. I don't see that. I don't know about that, but I get it. It reminded you of a Trinidad fight where he got knocked down, gets back up, and stops the opponent. D. Hodges, Ped, Maestro in the building. How's it going? Hit my like button. Share this video on your social media platforms. Make sure you do that. So good performance by Colbert. One has to wonder how much better would Nambayar have done if he had more time to prepare. Even Colbert himself said, hey, man, for a guy that just had a week and a half to prepare, he impressed me. For being a featherweight, he definitely carries power, he said. And it was definitely very durable. We saw that goes without saying. So from the saying to the without saying, we all saw. So, I hope nobody just gives up on King Tug. You go back to 126. He only lost to what many consider the best 126 pounder, and Gary Russell, who many feel should already be moving up or some. But, King Tug against Navarrete at 126, I think that's a fight that they could do. You give him a full training camp, and we'll see what King Tug could do. All right. Shout out to the King Tug fans that were chanting King Tug. The Mongolian crowd that showed up at the StubHub. There was a couple, I wouldn't say thousands, but there was dozens of them supporting hard. So shout out to them. What's going on, Joe Lopez? Well, we won't talk too much about that. Chief Funky will get mad. We won't talk too much about that. Chief Funky will get a little mad. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But let's proceed. For those wondering what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. Trinidad would hit people low, right? He did. I remember when he knocked down like Vargas twice, but Vargas survived. He got up, started making it a fight, started beating the shit out of Trinidad, and boom, low blow. Hit him again, low blow. And then George Foreman the dude is on commentary saying, he should have hit low blow back. Keep it classy. Like, what are you talking about? Hit him low blow. Hit him low back. But anyway, who cares? That's not here nor there. I do question PBC, though, and their ability to know where to put on the fights. I question PBC and where they put these fights, man. Colbert's from New York. You're putting the fight in California. Now, I don't want to hear, well, Naimbar was a last-minute replacement. Bro, he was going to fight a Cuban, from Miami or some shit. Like, what are we doing here? Right? Do the fight in Florida or something, man. You know what I mean? To do it somewhere where people will watch, man. And then you got Michelle Rivera, Puerto Rican. You got to put that on the East Coast. And put in a smaller venue. Ain't nobody want to see no empty arenas. By the way, shout out to Tay Jones. Ladies and gentlemen. Tay Jones from Team Wilder. Tay Jones was on Twitter laughing it off. Oh, look, empty arena. Look at this empty arena. Tay Jones talking about how Colbert gets no support because he don't support his own and shit, right? Look at this empty arena. Earlier today, tweeting out about how it's what he gets because he don't support his own. That's what Tay Jones said. Yet, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Tay Jones his last fight was an empty high school gym where he got knocked the fuck out by fucking Ndongo. All right? Ndongo knocked him out in a half-empty high school gymnasium. But he's talking about who Colbert can get to the crowd, or what Colbert's doing or not doing, or whatever the fuck. Sit your ass down, Tay Jones. Sit your ass down, Tay Jones. You got knocked out by Ndongo in a high school gymnasium that was half empty. I repeat, Tay Jones is on social media mocking Colbert because there's empty seats in the stands. Saying, I know why, because he ain't supporting his own. Meaning he talks shit about Deontay Wilder is what it really means. That's all he really means. I just heard Colbert say good things about Tank. I mean, what does that even mean? He didn't talk shit about his own. He talked shit about Deontay Wilder. Okay? That's who he talks shit about. Colbert's too fucking raw for a lot of you dudes. He's too fucking real. That's what it is. That's what it is. But Tay Jones, who fought in an empty gymnasium, got knocked the fuck out by Ndongo, in case nobody knew. But Tay Jones likes to walk around, live vicariously through Deontay Wilder's what he does. He lives vicariously through that motherfucker. That's what he does. It's not you selling out tickets to fights. That's Wilder, Tay Jones. You don't do shit. You don't do shit but carry the dude's jockstrap literally. You don't do shit but carry the spit bucket at the fucking training camps. Sit your ass down, or I'm going to call Ndongo to knock your ass out again. Sit down. Ndongo knocked this dude out smooth out in an empty gymnasium. Well, somebody asked me, Michel Rivera or Isaac Cruz. Isaac Cruz will knock out Michel Rivera. No, but you see how he got up? He ain't going to get up from Isaac Cruz. Understand that. Now, Rivera could still get better, though. He could still improve. Isaac Cruz in 3 stops him. Isaac Cruz, the pit bull, is a problem. That dude's a problem. I promise you that. That dude's a fucking problem. Now let's talk about, now that, that's my take on Chris Colbert, and we're kind of sticking to the Chris Colbert topic. But I want to talk about fans holding support for ransom. Like they hold their support for ransom and shit. Like their support means some shit he could hold over a fighter or some shit. Let me tell you the fighters I support. I support fighters that want to go in there and fight the best. That's it. It ends there. That's all I want. Fighters that test themselves. Fighters that don't do a lot of talking with their mouth and do more talking with their fists inside the ring. That give us the fights we want to see. That test themselves. Those are the fighters I support. And that's it. I don't give a fuck what the fighters' politics are. I don't give a shit what they said in an interview with Nestor Gibbs or with IFL. I don't care if they're staying on code, or I don't give a fuck about any of that dumb shit. Because that dumb shit don't concern me. We have a lot of Deontay Wilder fans that are holding their support ransom towards fighters. If you want our support, you better support Deontay Wilder, or we will stop supporting you, and you'll be left alone in the island, and you'll see what you do. Like get the fuck out of here. Okay? Kidding me? Oh, after everything we've done for you, after all the support You're going to say that about our king? Shut up. The fuck is this? Y'all sound like wives and shit. When these fighters say something about Wilder, like you're acting like battered wives. You know, you're acting like they cheated on you. That's how fucking like pathetic you sound. That's how it sounds. Male groupings, it's male hormones. Dudes criticize Wilder, you're threatening to kill them and fight them and all this other dumb shit. And make no mistake about it, I'm not excusing everything. Like, you know, shit gets out of line. It does. You know? If you support the fighters, support them. Stop holding them ransom for their opinion. Colbert came out today and he said that he thinks Tank could beat anybody at 140 pounds. He said, hey, I thought he looked great. Right? No, I disagree with Colbert on that, but so what? I'm going to be like, oh, fuck Colbert. After the support I gave you, you're going to say something different than me. Well, that's not the way that it works. Just support somebody because you like their fighting style, because you support them. There is no return, guys. The return they give is in their blood and sweat and tears in the ring. That's the return. Fighters don't owe you loyalty or some dumb shit like that. Some male hormone bullshit like that. That's not what it is. Scrapbook Boxing. Everybody subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. One of the best history buffs on here. Knows his shit, like for real. You know what I mean? Scrapbook Boxing, like there's some people that could say the ABCs, and there's some people that, you know, everyone knows how to say the ABCs, I should say. Everyone can say the ABCs, but very few can say the ABCs backwards without pausing. Well, a lot of people know their boxing history. Scrapbook knows his boxing history backwards. Okay? That's the difference. Shout out to him. Check it out. NYY Mex, how's it going? How's it going, brother? If you want to support, you better support Wilder. Like what the hell is that about? Like why? It's all about your Wilder fans. Oh, he's going to lose all the support now. He just praised Tank. Now he's going to learn that he's lost all support. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, some people out here are on some dumb shit. When I say Chris Colbert can say whatever the fuck he wants to say, that includes things I disagree with. It's all good. Say whatever the fuck he wants to say. If Chris Colbert wants to come out and say that whatever, like the sky's green, D-style, I tell him, no, it's not. No, it is. It's green. Like, I'm not going to cancel the dude. What you need to do is support him no matter what. You got to be in line. You got to fall in line if you want our support. That's what you got to do. Fall in line. Get in line and fall in line. Follow the rules. Be a good boy and follow the rules. No, that's not the way it is. That's not the way it should be. Do you understand? Oh, but Colbert, you see, Colbert didn't stay in code. All that dumb shit. Don't you understand how dumb people sound out here? Talking about code and code talk and you know like you got to speak in Morse code and all that dumb, stupid, ignorant shit. That's what that is. I want fighters to be individuals. I want fighters to be themselves. I want them to freely express themselves and not be worried about, oh, if I say this, I'm going to lose this fan base. And if I say this, oh, I'm sliding them. So I need to go ahead and say it this way so that they don't come back at me and say that I'm not in code, and then they'll strip me of their support. All of a sudden. All of a sudden. All of a sudden. What's with this holding support for? I didn't do that dumb shit growing up. Like I was an Eric Morales fan. I wasn't like watching to see what Eric Morales says about other fighters I like and see if I keep supporting them. That's some dumb, stupid shit. People that have been saying Colbert's good for a year, all of a sudden he ain't that good because it was something he said. And why Max, the way people are criticizing Colbert is why I stopped getting angry at fighters who say, fuck the fans, I'm getting my money and getting the hell out of here. I mean, there is fighters that feel that way. Joe Lopez 40 ounce says some boxing fans behave like teenage girls worshiping their favorite boy band. NYY Max, boxing fans are the most disrespectful fans I've seen in any sport. You see, you need to understand this, guys. I don't think a lot of these Wilder fans understand. I don't think they themselves understand, guys. I don't think they understand how deep they are in this. I don't think they understand this. I don't think they get it. They're too deep in it. I don't even know what will make people snap out of it. But it's not my business. It's not. That's too much effort, too much work. We need to do this, okay? They're worse than Eagles fans. I don't know Eagles fans were that. Well, you know, Eagles fans are bad. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I thought about it a little bit, yeah. You see, we need to look at these fighters for what they are. They're fighters. They go to the ring, right? They put on a show or whatever you want to call it. You know, they go in there and they fight. That's what fighters do. That's it. What they owe you, they're already giving it to us in the ring. And I want to talk a little bit about this fight hype taking down the Colbert interview. Now, before I proceed, let me say this. Let me bring this up in a second. We're going to play a piece of Colbert's interview after the Nestor Gibbs interview from Fight Hype. This is done afterwards when that had already gone viral. He spoke to IFL, right? Now, I'm expected to believe, right? I'm expected to believe that Colbert requested the Fight Hype interview to be taken down. That's what I'm expected to believe, right? But let's do this. Let's listen to this part and we'll talk about it.
Salute to Shakur. He got the job done.
Now, in the last 24 hours, Chris, I'm sure you know that I'm going to mention this at some point. You've upset one or two people with a certain interview that you did on Fight Hype regarding Deontay Wilder. Just first and foremost, really, your thoughts on kind of the fallout in the last day or so from the interview that you've done.
Oh, I'm not even paying attention to it, to be honest. I just me be giving my honest opinion and people don't like it, there's nothing I can do. I'm being honest. I mean, we all seen it for ourselves. We seen what happened in the fight between him and Tyson Fury. So, we can't sugarcoat it.
And the reaction.
So right there, he clearly tells you guys, right? He clearly states, right? I'm just here to keep it real. I don't care what people think. I think I should, you know what I mean? Like I can't sugarcoat it. We all saw what happened, okay? And then he doubles down a little bit more. So let's play this part where he doubles down a little more.
Do shoot straight down the middle. You say what's on your mind. You're very.
I mean, that's how everybody should be. Shoot straight down the middle. Get honest with it. Get straight to the facts. Why sugarcoat it for who? Well, I'm not in this game to dick ride nobody. I'm in this game to keep it real. Do the rooms got a tub in it? A tub. I need a room with a tub.
They got you a tub, champ?
Yeah, I need one.
Where I was going with that question is, does that add any additional pressure for you to perform this weekend, being so high profile in Fight Week?
No. I don't care what people think. I got a job to do regardless if they didn't talk about me, if they didn't. I think I should start talking more shit because I gained a lot of followers on Instagram and overnight. So I think I should start talking some more shit.
Right there, Chris Colbert, and not a small platform, by the way, on IFL, which has 120,000 subscribers. All right. On this interview, it's doubling down on what he said in the Nestor Gibbs interview. Saying, I don't give a shit what people think. I ain't here to sugarcoat anything. I'm here to keep it real. I don't care what people think. I think I should talk more shit because I gained a bunch of followers on Instagram. I think I'm going to talk more shit. It's just my honest opinion. I can't sugarcoat anything. You all saw what happened. I'm just here to keep it real. That's what he said. News Media Today. USA Boxing. With that super chat, I appreciate the support. He says, shout out to D-Style Boxing and everybody in the chat. Shout out to you, brother. Keep up the good work. If you're not already, subscribe to New Media Today, USA Boxing. I'll tell you something about him. I'll tell you, man, he is one, he's a hard-working man. I'll say that, okay?
I'm a hard-working man.
That's right. But check it out, man. Y'all heard Chris Colbert? This is the IFL interview. Right after he doubles down on what he said. That interview's still up. You can still listen to that interview. That interview hasn't gone anywhere. That interview's gone nowhere. It's still there on IFL. They're still talking about it. Everybody still saw it. But I'm expected to believe that Chris Colbert himself contacted Ben Thompson and said, please take this video down. I want it taken down. And Ben Thompson, I didn't even ask him why. I just did it. No question asked. Okay, cool. Now, is it possible that happened? Okay, I guess it's possible, right? I guess anything's possible. We're just dealing with possibilities about everything. But is it possible? I'm always that. But is it possible, though? But is it possible? But is it possible? Okay, cool. All right, it's possible. Cool. It's possible. Right? But I don't know, man. I'm just not convinced.
3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry.
Chris Colbert's not one of those 3 little birds singing on Deontay Wilder's ear, saying it's all good, Wilder. Oh, it's all good, Chad. King. You were cheated. You didn't lose. They robbed it from you. You didn't lose. They stole it from you. I watched it. I couldn't believe it. They let him headbutt you. They let him get you in headlocks, champ. He was using his weight. The ref was helping him out. He had you in a headlock, and Bayless was hitting you with body shots while he held you. Bayless was acting like he wasn't looking, and Wilder's brother came in and hit you with a chair shot. Champ. And everybody saw it, but they're pretending they didn't see it, but they did. You had Brett, he put on the breast knucks, put on an egg weight in the glove. Gloves don't bend back. I don't care what the empirical evidence says. I know I could buy a pair of gloves myself and bend it back, but I don't want to do all that or listen to the experts that talk about it or anything. I'm just gonna believe what Wilder said. He's my king. He said he can't bend it back. It's impossible. That's it. That's all I gotta know. Yo. Shit's crazy, bro. I don't give a fuck who gets mad because at this point it's laughable. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? There's nothing else to do but laugh. Okay? Those are the 4 knuckles. Oh, man. Hey, yo. These dudes be crying, bro. Anytime people talk about Deontay Wilder, they just be crying. Oh, don't talk about my Wilder. You know, LDBC Rip. I see you here, brother. How's it going, brother? Major Key Boxing. How's it going? These dudes will show up, right? And this is all they want to do for Wilder. They don't want to do anything else for Wilder. This is all
3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry.
Have you seen Malik Scott? Like, all he does is, like, pump him up the whole time. Like, he'll hit, like, 5 punches. Pa, 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 pa. Yeah, you're the champ. Yeah, 2 times. 2 times. 2 times. That's right. You got to get your belt back. Pa, 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 pa. 2 times. Like, well, okay, I guess it's going to help him. We'll see. Dude has a puncher's chance. Don't get me wrong now. All bullshit aside, motherfucker's got a shot because he could hit like a fucking Mack truck. Right? I don't give a fuck what he can, bench press or not bench press. I know that dude could fucking punch. That I do know. For whatever reason, when it comes to the right hand, Deontay Wilder is worthy. Like Thor with that fucking hammer. He can lift it, not because he's the strongest motherfucker on earth or nothing, but because he's worthy. Right? So we get it. Wilder's not the strongest dude. He can't bench a lot. We okay, cool. Everybody's clowning him. But for whatever reason, that when it comes to that right hand, motherfucker's worthy and he could fucking hit. He turns that circuit out. Love him, hate him, love his fans, hate the excuses. I do as well. Motherfucker's got a shot. That I will say that. I'm just letting you know he's got a shot. I'm letting you know he's got a shot to win. Hit my like button. Hit the like button, guys. Wraps cover the palm. I mean, how much shit have we heard? I hate to do a breakdown of it again, but just look at it, man. I hate to do a breakdown of it, but let's just look at it for what it is. Let's look at it. So, first, they didn't say anything after the first fight. Let me just make that clear. Nothing was said after the first fight. Now, all the things about Fury were true before they fought. Oh, he tested positive one time. That was already true. But in the words of H Money, he still gave him a big hug, and it was his brother, and he gave him a kiss in the cheek and everything, right? Now, it is true when people say, hey, Wilder gave Fury a shot. Okay, cool, right? Yeah, he did. But let's not act like Fury didn't do something for Wilder, because Wilder needed a legitimate opponent, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? That's what he provided. A win over Fury would have been big, but let's be honest about it. Fury had to come back. He was not 100%, but he came back and he, in my opinion, outboxed Wilder. And I understand Wilder fans are mad, and they're mad at the ref because the ref didn't just stop it for them so they could get the W. Unfortunately for you guys, the ref decided not to stop it. It is a judgment call by the ref, and in hindsight, the ref made the right choice because he beat the count and he won the rest of that round. So he made the right choice in hindsight. Oh, but in this one fight, when a guy went like this, they stopped it, or anybody else that would have stopped it. Well, regardless, he made that judgment call because he was biased or whatever you want to say. He made a judgment call. It was a right call in hindsight, and that's it. And Fury discovered something at the end of that round, at the end of round 12 in the first fight. When I pushed forward with my front foot, I hit him with a right, and it caught his attention. And it did. And you can go back and watch it. What followed was a rematch in which I picked Deontay Wilder to win. I felt this time Wilder's going to catch him. In Wilder's own words, bring the nails and the hammer from Alabama. He said, nail him to the ground, right? All that good stuff. I was in. I was all in. I'm like, okay, let's go, Wilder. Let's do this. People that know I don't like Fury. We go into the rematch. What precedes is an ass beating. There's no other way to put it. And for some reason, people cannot come to terms or to grips with the fact that he got his ass whooped that night. Some were trying to censor people. Oh, don't! You better not put a thumbnail up with him in the ground, or else. Well, I did it anyway. I don't give a fuck. All right. But I had some friends that were told not to put pictures of Deontay Wilder on the mat with Fury standing over him. All right. Okay, cool. Whatever. You do you. We do it for every other fucking fight and every other fighter, but for Wilder, it's a special case. Okay, whatever. Right? We have dudes losing their minds over a fucking statue and shit. That's what happened. Like that's the simple story. That's what happened. He got his ass whooped. Let's talk about the tactics. That was the first thing that I heard all the bitching and crying about. And I just got to say it raw. I can't say it nice. I can't say nicely to you. I can't be nice about it. You know what I mean? I got to be raw. I got to keep it real with you. Like Chris Colbert said, you need motherfuckers that are real. They're going to keep it real with you. That's what you need. Some people are like, even my hate watchers, like, you know what they do when I start to keep it real? They start leaving. Because they can't handle it. They can't take it. The truth hurts. But too bad. The truth is still the truth. Right? Let's first talk about the tactics in the fight. First, the weight. We have some individuals out here saying there should be a weight limit for heavyweight. That Fury came too heavy. Boo-hoo. Okay? Stop bitching about it. How about that? That's number one. That one's easy. The next one. Oh, he had him in headlocks and he was putting his body weight on him and that's cheating. He was holding too much. He's a cheater. Yeah, well, it's too bad that a lot of great fighters did the same things. Lennox Lewis would hold guys and rough them up like that too. This was a Kronk strategy, which Lennox Lewis implemented himself. He even pointed that out after the fight. A lot of great Kronk fighters use these quote-unquote tactics, but you know what's funny is that a lot of these same guys that were saying this about Fury never said this about Bernard Hopkins. They called Bernard Hopkins crafty. They didn't call him a cheater, right? I guess it was hard to watch Wilder get manhandled and overpowered in there, and it made you angry, but that's not my problem, and that's not boxing fans' problem. Wilder should have done something about it. Povetkin was getting manhandled by Klitschko. It is what it is. He didn't do anything about it. He cried about it. Too bad. Too bad. So those are the tactics. I heard, he went to WWE to learn how to grapple. WWE is a performance art. It's not real wrestling. Fury did not learn anything combative from WWE. If WWE wrestlers learned real combative moves, CM Punk wouldn't have gotten his ass whooped in the UFC. Brock Lesnar came from WWE, but he was an NCAA All-American, NCAA national champion. It wasn't a WWE thing. That's another dumb thing I heard. Moving on. Then some random video came out. I'm giving it to you step by step now. Because a bunch of liars are out here saying, I knew it from jump. No, you didn't. You're lying. I knew it. I sat on this information. Whoop, whoop. Watch out with the policia. Whoop, whoop. Liar. You're a liar. No, you didn't. You felt like shit, and when you found the excuse you liked to make yourself feel better, then you got on board with it. That's what happened. That's what happened. What preceded was a random video on the internet. I know the whole enchilada. I know everything. A random video popped up on the internet of some nobody. It was just a random guy. This was right after Fury beat Wilder the second time. A video came out. The dude was saying, look, it's a baggy glove. He's hitting Wilder with a baggy glove. He's using it like a whip. And then video after video started popping up on the internet. He cheated. The glove was loose. That's why he beat him. Blah, 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 blah. And then what happened? People started noticing the gloves. They started noticing the trunks. They started noticing just everything. The ref. Wait a minute. That's not Bayless. Wait a minute. He didn't wear those gloves. Wait a minute, he had different colored trunks. Wait a minute. Wait. That was the first fight. That was from the first fight. Nobody talked about a floppy glove before the ass whooping. They only brought that up after the ass whooping in the second fight. This video surfaced, and what happened? Confirmation bias. And they made videos about it, so it's too. You can't say you didn't. You made videos about it. You said, there it is. He cheated. Floppy glove. No, wait. Hey, guys. That was the first fight. It still means he cheated. But Wilder said he was feather-fisted when he fought him the first time. That's what Wilder said. Wilder was so confident that Fury couldn't hurt him, he laughed when Fury said it's going to come right at him. Laughed. He said, okay. I think we all laughed. So we know the floppy glove wasn't giving him these amazing powers because it was from the first fight, and Wilder himself said he was feather-fisted. But it doesn't matter what Wilder said. If he cheated, he cheated. Okay, but it was the first fight, though. And it was loose. The glove was loose. That's it. It was a little loose in the wrist area. But they didn't stop there. Oh, he did all the damage with the floppy glove. It was floppy in the second fight as well, they said. Even though they used floppy footage from the first fight. Till this day. Till this day, they use it from the first. Even when Wilder did that montage video, he shows like the floppy glove and stuff. That was from the first fight. That's what it was. I have footage arguing with Wilder fans, telling them the damage was done with the right hand. I was told no. It was a left hand with confidence, they were telling me. With confidence. I kept telling them, bro, you know, it was with the right hand. No. It was with the left hand. Fast forward. Spiking of the water. Well, when the floppy glove thing wasn't working because it was dying fast. Like that shit was dying quick. So they needed something else. So they came up with the spiking of the water. We were told that there was clear-cut evidence that he was drugged and that evidence will come out. Till this day, the evidence has not come out. The proof was, we're told that there was going to be proof. Till this day, there's no proof. Well, the proof is that Breland did it because Breland, you know, he's disgruntled, he's jealous of Wilder, and he was the one in charge of the water. So that's our proof. Well, that's not proof. That's not proof at all, actually. Well, just look at him. It's obvious that there was something wrong with him because he got his ass whooped. So that's proof. No. I'm still hearing people with confidence say that Breland did it. Let me ask you guys something. For those that believe it, what if he didn't do it? What if Breland didn't do it and you're over here accusing him of doing it? How would you feel if somebody accused you of doing something when you didn't do it? Breland is out here living a modest life, working with kids. You can follow him on Facebook. Ain't hurting and doing harm to nobody. But you want to accuse the man of drugging somebody. An Olympic gold medalist. One of the best amateurs in the history, if not the best amateur in the history of this country. Who was by Wilder's side for years, but will just randomly just decide to turn his back on Wilder and drug him. Well, I need hard evidence for that one. That's what I need. I need hard evidence for that. And then one slide of a millisecond pops up on the internet where it appears that you could see the hand of Tyson Fury, and it appears that you could see 4 knuckles on the right hand. All of a sudden, a switcheroo was done. All of a sudden, it wasn't, oh no, you know what? It was the right hand. Never mind. I know we've been arguing to the death that he was doing this with the left, with the floppy, but you're right. The floppy was the first fight. Never mind. It's the right hand this time. You see the 4 knuckles. My bad. You're right. You're right. Right hand. You see the 4 knuckles. Let me ask you this. It doesn't take a genius. You don't have to be a boxing scholar or anything to know this. You don't. Are you sure those are the 4 knuckles you see? Even if there was no padding whatsoever, it's just the leather. Let's just say no padding at all. No horsehair at all. You really think those are 4 knuckles? The last I checked, the knuckles are covered. They're wrapped with gauze. So you couldn't see 4 knuckles. We saw him take off the glove. We saw him wrap before, and he took off the glove after. He had his knuckles wrapped. The knuckles were wrapped. Don't be stupid now. Not to mention the very next slide, you see the glove completely covered. The glove was trapped between the bicep and the forearm, okay? And with the lighting, okay, and the glove being crushed on its end, made it look like that for a split second. It's the lighting, and it's hitting the metallic colored gloves. I mean, young Pharaoh got 250,000 donated, and the lawsuit only cost 400 to file. He hustled these people, is what he did. If that's true, that's a hustle. If that's true, that's a hustle, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Ayo, a milk cart's on every Monday, brother. Mano a mano. I just gave everything to you step by step. Why was there blood on the wraps? Because after the fight, he went to greet Wilder and wiped blood off of his face with the wraps. That's why. Oh, no, but look, they look very sweaty. I think that's the blood seeping through the knuckles. Well, when he took off the wraps, I mean, like, in order to be cut so bad that the blood will seep through all of the gauze will be super red, by the way, by that point. Okay, have you ever covered blood with white cloth or something? Even if it's a very small cut? He would require stitches or something in the knuckles if that was the case. Lastly, I want to point out, back to the first fight. In fact, let me see if I can find a picture, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this shit. Now, granted, he grabbed his trunks and everything, but I'm looking for, there it is, okay? I'm going to share this image with you guys, man, because it has to be shared, bro, okay? I think it's a very important point that people almost never make. And it's frustrating, and people should make it, all right? Check it out. I'm going to share this. This image is what some people out here, for whatever reason, said, oh, that's knuckles, right? They're convinced that what they're looking at right there are knuckles. I want you to think about, first of all, how ridiculous that sounds. Like, they literally believe that that's Tyson Fury's balled up fist in there. They look at that and they say, there's the images. You're trying to be blind to not see it. That's why you don't want to show it, right? Well, I'm looking at it right now. And they're convinced that that is the fist of Fury. That he doesn't have the fist up on the glove like you're supposed to have it, right? That's what they're saying. This is what's believed now. It's from the first fight, by the way. So never mind the fact that it obviously never heard what Fury, because Fury said Wilder said he was feather fisted, but never mind all that. They literally believe that the hand was right there. That's what they believe. Now look at the tape. See the tape? All right. And I hope you guys can see me on the screen right now. All right. So let's go over it. Are they saying the hand's like this? Are they saying it's this right here? Well, I know it can't be that because I know it's not these knuckles. And the reason I'll tell you that, because this is covered by a big bulge of gauze. Okay. Right here. So it's not going to be that. They don't have wraps like that here. Okay. They just don't. And I'll show you an image of Fury in a little bit. But I guess you're saying it's this then, right? That it's like this, and this we're watching like this right here. So let me ask you this: why is the tape right here then? Why is the tape here? Like they think that the fist like this. Why is there tape right here? When the taping stops here at the knuckles, it looks like this. It stops right here, like in between the fingers. They tape it in between the fingers. It doesn't go all the way down here. Why? It doesn't go all the way to these knuckles. Like, do they really believe it's these right here? They really think it's this? Like, you think this is wrapped right here? For anyone who's using their, I've been watching boxing for years, and I know what I'm looking at. You're man, are you giving up your credibility for this bullshit? Is what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And you know, if you're listening, you know I'm telling the truth. Check it out. I'm going to bring up. So let's do this, right? Just so you can see it for yourselves. All right? I'm going to bring up another image, guys. Just so you can see it for your damn selves. All right? That's all I want you to do. See it for yourself. See it for yourself. Check it out. Tell me why. Do you see how it's wrapped? Look at the wrapping. Look at the wrapping, guys. There isn't laces right here. There's no laces right here. Look at his fingers. The fingers are exposed. Those knuckles are exposed and they have no wrapping. Both of them. Both hands. Look. And look at, do you see what I mean by how it kind of cuts off? So they believe that those are the knuckles? Can somebody explain this to me? And it is a little frustrating because I see these guys come on and people like here's what not to do, guys. I'm going to give everybody some advice that fights these glovegate conspiracy theorists. I'm just going to give you guys some advice, okay? Using the argument of authority doesn't work. Do you guys understand? Oh, the commission was there. That doesn't work. They'll just say the commission's in on it or they're not paying attention. They just got to come up with one example when a guy got away with it, and that's it. Like, who cares about leave authority aside? Stick to the facts that we look at. Look at how the hands are wrapped. Look at the way those knuckles are exposed. These knuckles are exposed. So let's look at it again. Oh, Batista, don't do this to them, Batista. They don't mean any harm. You know, like they believe what they believe. No, you're not entitled to your facts. So do you still believe that those are the knuckles? You believe that's this? Because that's what I'm thinking, right? You're thinking he's hitting them like this, right? You think that's this? Share this shit. They got no response for this, I promise you. You think that's this? Oh, but maybe it's this, right? Well, so then you got to explain why the hand's like this. Well, that wouldn't make sense, right? But even if it was, right, forget the fact that the glove would be like so expanded, right? Forget that. The way it's covered here at the knuckles, it's not like that. It doesn't look, that looks like this tape, which it is. That's tape, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that is. Let me see if I can find another picture for you. Are you guys over there giving them what they want to hear? Oh, but the commission's in there. That don't work. That don't work at all. Actually. And by the way, I showed you the raps after he took off the gloves to sing, not the ones before. Can you explain to me, please? What's going on, Zone? How's it going, brother? Let's show you guys some. If I can find it, if I can't find it, I'll show it another time if I can't find it. But you know what? Let me go really quick to Showbiz the Adult channel because he has it there. Okay. Let's see if I can get there. Hold on. Showbiz the Adult. He had a very good side-by-side that if you look at, honestly, there's no argument for it. Okay? I'm just telling you guys right now, man. So I'm going to find it. Be patient with me. Be very, very patient with me as I kind of try to pull this up here because it's been a while. You know what I mean? I got to scroll through his whole freaking thing here. Come on. Where am I? Man, I'm only 2 months behind, bro. I'm never going to get there. Forget it. Forget it. I'll just explain to you. You guys see the glove right there, right? All that is this is the hand, right? And there's a side-by-side photo where they're wrapping his hands and the wrap stops right here. Right here. That's why Dante made that stupid-ass video saying, all right, that the whole palm needs to be covered. That's how you know it's the knuckles, because the whole palm should be covered. No, it's this right here. And what you see, when you put on the glove, it's tight, and you see a crease, right? And then there's a tape over it. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. So all he was doing when he was going like this was just bit slapping him. That's all he was doing. Oh, don't say that. That's disrespectful. So what? Deal with it. Deal with it. You know what I mean? And by the way, I don't want to hear, like, I don't know how many Fury fans will be in Vegas. Who knows? Who knows? Not my problem. I hope the Wilder fans show up and cheer for him so we don't have to hear all the crying and the complaining about how they booed him. Go drown out the boos. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. That's what Canelo fans ever bitch and complain. We just show up, drown out the boos, and it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Just do that and don't worry about who's going to do what or show and prove. That's it. Simple as that. Don ZB, no, nobody asked you to be here. Why are you here? You're the one that's here. I'm not at your channel. You know why I'm talking about Wilder? Because I fucking can. Because I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's why. And I have no other explanation I need to give you. I can't wait for a third fight. I can't wait till this shit is over and this chapter's put behind us. I got no dog in this race. I'm just telling you guys the truth about glovegate is all I'm doing. Just like Fury fans don't like it when I give them the truth about how Fury never fought, never defended his belt and stuff like that. It is they can't take the truth serum. It's on them, whatever. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right? Stop making a show. Right? Stop getting all panties in a bunch and people will stop talking about you. Simple as that. All right?
3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. 3
I know that's what you want to hear, but that's not what I'm here to do. Now, granted, not one comment saying, oh, no, you're wrong. That is the knuckles, or like, nothing to the merit. Nothing to the merit. And by the way, I have no problem with Champ Bailey being here. He can be here all he wants. Anybody's welcome here. Just don't worry about why I'm, like Don ZB, worried about who I'm talking about and why I'm doing this. And like, whoop, whoop. Got the police, everybody. La policía on here. They're trying to police my channel. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, you're talking about Wilder. Because I was talking about how Wilder fans were acting towards Chris Colbert. That's why. And it just evolved into just re-educating people about the dumbness of glovegate. That's all. If that's what you were looking for, I can give you the explanation, but simple as that. Wilder's about to fight in a big high. I'm not one of those dudes, right? That pretends like this is not a big fight. D-Style Boxing has pushed for the trilogy. D-Style Boxing has been telling people the trilogy. When people were talking about, Undisputed, I was doing this on videos. And people knew what I meant. Trilogy. It's going to happen. I've been for the trilogy. I've been saying Wilder has a shot to win. I've been saying it's about time Fury, defends his belt for once. Like, it's about time he does a rematch back-to-back against a worthy opponent. I've been saying all those things. I don't have to be explaining myself. Coco the Don, I'm picking Wilder. If he wins, cool. If he loses, I'm going down with a ship. I hope he lands the right hand, he says. Well, there you go. My point is, it's that big, high-profile fight. I'm going to be talking about Fury and Wilder a lot up until the 24th. Why? Because that's the biggest fight from here to the 24th. What fight's bigger? Please, so somebody tell me. From here to the 24th of July, what fight's bigger? Just saying. Great Frank asks, would you rather have Wilder versus AJ for Undisputed or Fury versus AJ for Undisputed. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I just don't. I just want Undisputed. Simple as that. Am I hoping Fury wins the fight? Like in terms of between Wilder and Fury? Not that I care that much, but I do believe Fury's going to win. You know, and I do, you know, we will see what happens, but whoever wins, wins. Okay. But I am picking Fury to win. I do believe he's going to win the fight. I picked Wilder twice. Didn't go my way. I'm flipping the vote this time. You know, I don't think third time's going to be the charm. So that's that. But as far as Undisputed, whoever's there, man, if Wilder knocks out Fury and he wins, then I'm all for Wilder versus AJ for Undisputed, no doubt. And I think Wilder beats AJ. Sorry to tell you. Don Zeeby says, D-Style, stop lying. You're an American. Hey, Don Zeeby, stop worried about what everyone else is doing and saying. Just tell me what you think. Just try that. Give it a shot. Just try that for a change. Just tell me what you think. You know what I mean? Who you think is going to win and all that. And just leave it at that, brother. Cool? Simple as that. Even if I was going for Fury, so what? Like, I'm a grown-ass man. I can go for whoever I want to go for. Don't worry about all that. Boxing Dot, if Wilder wins, there might be an immediate fourth fight. And let me go on record right now. If Wilder wins, I want to see Undisputed. Oh, no, but that's unfair because he stopped Undisputed. I just want to see Undisputed. Is that clear? I don't know if I couldn't be more clear than that. You exposed me, Boxing Dialogue. I'm exposed. I'm from England. You know what's fun? Let me pull something up, man. Let me show you guys something really quick. I'm gonna pull something up. These guys got receipts on this bitch. Okay? That's what I got. Let me show you some. Let me search Fury D-Style Boxing. Let me go all the way back. And so check this out. Check this out.
You know, in this sport.
See that? See the title? Does it look like I'm a Tyson Fury fan? Oh, he's just doing that because he's like no. It's called a receipt. That's what that's called. Nothing about this is fanboying for Fury. Nothing. Now, you might hate the fact that I'm in a win-win. That must suck for some people. Because if Wilder loses, oh man, are you guys going to get it? And if Wilder wins, Like my prediction will be wrong. You could be like, man, you were wrong about your prediction, these style, but I'm not like losing sleep because this dude lost. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Simple as that. But I do agree that the toxic saga must end, but it might continue with a fourth fight, apparently. Simple as that. That's it, brother. You're out, brother, because you can't shut the fuck up. I told you to just talk about what you say. But since you want to run your mouth, right? That you want to run your mouth. First of all, I was never a member of that group. That's number one. I just want to make that very clear to you. Ever. Okay? Ever. I still am cool with some guys in that group. But that's just whatever. You know what I mean? But that's it. Simple as that. You can't take the fact that I ain't buying this glovegate shit. Too fucking bad. Too bad. That's your problem. Whoever the fuck else you're talking to, let me tell you something. I'm a grown-ass man, and I've always said what I wanted to fucking say. All right? That's why after the first Fury fight, I told everybody Fury won that fight. Should I show more receipts? Do you want to see more receipts? Should I show them? I mean, I can. That's the problem with that group, because people are cool with you, and when you're not cool with them, all of a sudden you do this turncoat bullshit. All right? People are catching on to that shit. ASAP. Freddie Mars, you member, I appreciate the membership, brother. Well, Reed Doctor, some of them are members of my fucking channel. So go tell them to not be members of my channel then. How about that, brother? Man, 92 Okucha say it's whiter than a motherfucker. This is after the first fight. After the first fight. This was after Glovegate. After the first fight. The truth hurts. Right? The truth hurts. And right, Doc, don't worry about the tabs, brother. You're here to listen to me, and you're not here to listen to me. You're out, brother. It's that simple. I know, Hodges, I'm not. I was never. Ever. I'm just cool with people that are cool with me. Once you stop being cool with me, I guess we ain't cool. Simple as that. Simple as that. They keep tabs. Well, keeping tabs on what? Is this one on the group text too, or what? The one I've been showing screenshots of? Well, you don't think I don't know, or what? Get the fuck out of here. You give a shit. Kidding me? Who do you think I look like? Like one of those dudes that's scared to say what they really feel? Because I got text. Hey, by the way, you're all allowed to show any text I've ever sent you. You have my permission. I got nothing to hide. That I promise you. But a lot of you got a lot of you got skeletons in your fucking closets. I promise you that. They're acting like wounded animals out here, bro. Like they're getting brazen out here. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Wilder, and they're getting butt hurt. They come here and they like to defend Wilder. And for motherfuckers coming here to two-side it, you go fuck yourselves. Trying to two-side the shit. Because that's getting annoying as fuck. By the way, Freddie Mars, I appreciate the support, brother. Much appreciated. He's a silver dragon. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, because they're here to keep tabs on you. Like, what the fuck? Do you realize how dumb you sound? I'm on the fucking internet. I'm talking in public. This isn't some private conversation. I don't give a fuck. Ask me if I care. The fuck? Bunch of idiots. Oh, go at them! They're like, stop sending me your foot soldiers. You got my phone number. Stop sending your fucking foot soldiers at me. You understand? Whoop, whoop. Stop sending me your foot soldiers. I'm just talking boxing. That's all I'm doing. I'm talking boxing is what I'm doing. Right? Stop sending those foot soldiers, man. Stop trying to impress. Stop trying to say something in the chat so you get a screen share and then send it to that group text. Stop trying to impress. Just shut the fuck up already. You got too many rats there, by the way. Just letting you guys know. Right? I'm just letting you know. Simple as that. Motherfuckers were on my channel. Some of the motherfuckers started on this channel. The fuck out of here. Kidding me? Because he was talking about Wilder. Oh no. Like, so what? Well, fuck what? What is he, your boyfriend or what? You gotta come defend the dude's honor or some shit? The fuck out of here. What the fuck what I'm doing and what I'm talking about? Go tell your foot soldiers what to do. Give them their marching orders. Right? Go do that. Taking their marching orders and shit. Freaking idiots. I already know the hustle. I ain't even hating on the hustlers. Right? Just stop sending the foot soldiers over here. Simple as that. What's going on, 92 Aku? It is what it is. It is what it is, you know? Oh, they started to thumbs down the video, guys. And I know it's a loser because the YouTube algorithm will automatically remove thumbs down, okay, from the same fucking IP address. And it happens all the fucking time. What type of a loser goes into different accounts with thumbs down a video? Because I'll go from 9 thumbs down to like 4 in a couple hours. This shit's sad. Like you're a loser, dude. How fucking sad is that? Why do you do this? I'll save that one. I'll save it. I'll save it. Okay. Man, if this thing was full of fucks, like even though it's full, I'm not gonna give you one. Suppose that. And for y'all that keep texting me, man, I wish I could support your channel, bro, but they're gonna get mad at me if I don't do this and that. Like you know what? A lot of you gotta grow the fuck up, man, and grow a pair of balls and become your own fucking man. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. Because I'm an honorable person and I don't expose people like that in their privacy. I ain't gonna expose you, but goddamn, grow some fucking, just be your own fucking man for once. It's embarrassing. Shit's embarrassing. Shit's crazy. Oh, you're lying, D-Style. You don't hate Fury. I show you a receipt from 7 years ago. And I have more, by the way. I don't like Fury. I never have. Oh, no, you're lying. You just hate Wilder. Like I went for Wilder for both fights. I just don't think Glovegate's like a real thing. That's it. That's all it is. And yeah, I have to laugh at you. I have to make fun of it because it's stupid. Do you understand? Suppose that. What's going on, Aplo? How's it going, brother? How's it going? You're not blocked. I could see your comment. You're not blocked. No. You're throwing shots and you're giving attacks. That will stop immediately. If you want to have the privilege of being here to talk boxing, which I do allow people to give, I allow people to give their opinion. I'm not like that other side that censors people. Okay, you're gonna stop being a fucking asshole and spreading lies about me. That's what you're gonna stop doing. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, cool. Okay, let it be at that. Now, with that said, what's going on, HLD, brother? Round one. They upset spreading hate. These style ACP crew, even on Sunday. Well, I'm just saying. Now, if you don't want to hear me speak about Wilder, I do a podcast. I do a Tuesday show. We do Uncensored. And now, of course, Wilder Fury is the biggest fight coming. It's probably going to be the biggest fight of the year. Of course, I'm going to talk about him. I think Jojo Diaz is going to beat Javier Fortuna. I think he'll box him for 12 rounds. I think Fortuna relies a little too much on power. I think he's a little undersized, like at least his height-wise. And I think Jojo should handle him in the course of 12 rounds. Jojo's good. A lot of people kind of give up on him after the Gary Russell loss, but that's Gary Russell. So that's why I hope people don't give up on King Tug. I think King Tug could give a lot of people a lot of good fights, especially as a full training camp. That's right, Coco the Don. Hey, chat, shit, get banged. Whatever they do over there, they do over there. My point, don't bring that shit over here. That's all I was saying. Ocker Mustang. I don't even like that dude, but he's allowed to speak and give his opinion. Look, I haven't had a problem with him lately, but, he used to throw a lot of shots, so it's all good. Javier Avila, ¿qué onda, T-Style? Hey, Don Zeeby, whatever you and Ronald Finkley got, take that shit somewhere else. How about that? That's just... Colbert is exciting to watch. He is. He could box, southpaw, orthodox, different styles. So, absolutely. Just to polish up on a couple things, he'll get better. So, with that said, this is D-Style Boxing, everybody. I want to make sure everyone understands that tomorrow, Uncensored on G fucking Boxing. Make sure you're there or be square. Also, the podcast, we're now on iHeart. We're going to be on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that. You guys can catch us on audio version as well. Boxing historian Brian, brother, I want to talk to you about something, bro. Email me at D-Style boxing at Gmail. So make sure you do that. I want to give you some tips on some stuff, but it's up to you. But just, hit me up. But with that said, this is D-Style Boxing. Keep it boxing. I'm out of here.